Hi, friends. Before I get to the mini midweek sidecar episode, I want to take a moment to address the June 24th Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. This decision stripped away the right to have a safe and legal abortion in several states, with more states waiting in the wings to make it illegal. Everyone should have the freedom to decide what's best for themselves and their families, including when it comes time to end a pregnancy for whatever reason. It is none of my or your or the government's business. This decision has dire consequences for individual health and safety and could have harsh repercussions for other landmark decisions. Whatever your personal belief system is, the government does not have the right to rent out a person's body for any reason. Case in point, we cannot be compelled to give blood during a national emergency, even if it means it will save the lives of thousands of people. So how is this different? I mean, hello, we can't even get people to wear a simple cloth mask on public transportation to stop the spread of a deadly coronavirus, but now we can mandate that people become incubators? The Supreme Court is wrong here, and I worry they will be wrong a lot going forward. Restricting access to comprehensive reproductive care, including abortion, threatens the health and independence of all Americans. When people leave the workforce to give birth, whether by choice or by force, they can lose up to 30% of their potential future earnings, even if they are able to get back into the workforce. This decision has economic repercussions at a time when a lot of people are wailing about the economy and the lack of employees for service jobs. And please, you have to vote and hold elected officials to account. If there's a primary happening in your state, get out there. Make sure you're registered to vote and work to make sure your friends and family are registered as well. Learn more by visiting choice.crd.co. That's choice.crd.co. If you're able to support others, please consider donating to abortion funds in your state. I encourage you to speak up, take care, and spread the word. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of SideCar, a mini sidecar, like a sidecar for the July food holidays. I think July might be my favorite food holiday month. It has so many of my favorite things. The all-month holidays include Baked Beans Month, National Culinary Arts Month, National Hot Dog Month, National Ice Cream Month, July belongs to Blueberries Month, and the first week of July is National Canned Luncheon Meat Month. Well, they can't all be winners, although I will totally cop to loving Spam. On July 1st, which is Friday, we can go all out and celebrate creative ice cream flavor. However, I am reminded of the time that Catherine and I went for ice cream after some family function, a funeral maybe, at Morton's on the Berlin Turnpike. I think it has since closed. And she decided she was going to get something wacky, and it was kettle chip ice cream. And I swear to God, it was the worst ice cream, and it was rancid. I don't know what they were thinking. Meanwhile, I was having my favorite perfectly toasted pound cake sundae with strawberry ice cream and hot fudge and whipped cream, and it was so delish. It is also National Ginger Snap Day, and I really love the Monrovia ginger snaps, and I'm pretty sure that the Trader Joe ones are exactly the same, just in the Trader Joe's box. I also have a really good ginger snap recipe that I usually make around Christmas time, so let me know if you need it. July 2 is National Anisette Day, which is a liqueur. And if you're wondering what the difference is between anisette and sambuca, anisette is a French liqueur flavored with anise seeds, and sambuca is an Italian liqueur made from star anise or green anise, along with elderberry flowers and licorice. And I am a fan of both, although I prefer sambuca, chilled almost to a slushy, shaken hard in a chilled metal shaker, then poured over ice with a little seltzer. Both are great for after-dinner drinks to help your digestion. Sunday, July 3rd, is Chocolate Wafer Day, and I'm not sure if you all remember, but we used to make these icebox cakes made with those chocolate wafers, and either ice cream or whipped cream, layered, and then put in the freezer and sliced. And I think we also poured chocolate sauce over it. It was so easy but so good, and I remember having it at very fancy dinner parties of all places. And you can still get the chocolate wafer cookies. They are almost always found on the top shelf with the old-timey cookies at the grocery store, with the Malamars, the Lorna Doones, the Social Teas, and the iced oatmeal. And I know because I just bought a box of those chocolate wafers yesterday, so I can try to recreate that cake. Sunday is also Eat Beans Day. Here are a few spoiler alerts for what else is coming up in July. Coffee milkshakes, blueberry muffins, jelly beans, cheesecake, French fries, milk chocolate, hot dogs, sugar cookies, apple turnovers, and more. And I'd also like to remind you quite strongly that Friday is July 1. And you know what that means, right? It means that before we do anything, when we wake up in the morning, before we post our Fitbit sleep score on Twitter, before we do a get ready with me on Instagram or TikTok, we say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. And honestly, you can probably get away with just 2 rabbits, but it would not hurt you to say 3. Every month, folks ask, why do you say that? And it's a good luck thing from my Irish Grammy. Some Irish people say white rabbit, but I have always said rabbit, rabbit, and at some point tacked on a 3rd rabbit, probably to try to really push that good luck. And considering the epic clusterpuff the universe has been for everyone with the possible exception of Dominionists, I would say we need more people getting off the stick and getting on the rabbit, rabbit train. Okay. So that's your mini sidecar update to get you through to the weekend. And remember, every day is Shut the Fuck Up Friday. If you're protesting anything these days, stay hydrated, don't hand over your unlocked phone, and don't say anything without a lawyer. See you on Saturday.